Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, wa kafa wa salamun ala ibadihi alladhina istafa amma ba'd. Fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. My honorable elder and younger, my dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today is our topic also the religion of Islam. In this regard, part 7th will be described now in respect of the Holy Quran. My dear brothers and sisters, as you know, Muslims believe the Quran to be the very word of Allah Almighty Himself. It is the eternal speech of Allah, the expression of His truth and His will for the universe. It is the most authentic and pristine of the revealed sacred books. Its writing began at the time of Hazrat Muhammad ﷺ himself. Then his direct followers collected it in one volume just a few years after his departure. While the Bible, for example, was written at least 400 years after the passing away of Jesus. The Quran was so meticulously preserved because it was to be the book of guidance for humanity for all times to come. The practicability of the Quranic teaching is established by the example of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the last of Prophet Almighty Allah, and the good Muslims throughout the ages. The distinctive approach of the Quran is that its instructions are aimed at the general welfare of men and are based on the possibilities within his reach. In all its dimensions, the Quranic wisdom is conclusive. Everything is carefully placed where it belongs in the total scheme of creation. The Quran is the foremost authority of Muslims in all matters of faith and practice. They pay it enormous reverence and have been at pains to preserve its contents exactly as they were received from the Prophet. There is probably no other book in history, including the Bible, that has been so much studied or commented upon. Studies deal with its various aspects, fill entire libraries. Encyclopedia American, volume 15, page 495, it is referenced by it. Dr. More Bakali of France examined it thoroughly from the scientific viewpoint and commented. A totally objective examination of it, the Quran, in the light of modern knowledge, lead us to recognize the agreement between the two. As has been already noted on repeated occasions, it makes us deem it quite unthinkable for a man of Muslim's time, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam time, to have been the author of such statements on account of the state of knowledge in his day. Such consideration are part of what gives the Quranic revelation its unique place and forces the impartial scientist to admit his inability to provide an explanation which calls solely upon materialistic reasoning. The Quran and Modern Science, page number 18. My dear brother and sister, in this regard, part 8 will be described on the other day about the Quranic teachings. Wa akhiru da'wana, alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.